Jesus.
With the 3 and the 2 and the 1, episode 14.
Yes, sir. We're live for episode 14 of Lawnchair Sports Podcast. This is the Snake Pit Network. To my left is Mr. Swagadellic, the man with the plan. And he's got groupies, so it's pretty awesome. Let's jump into it. NFL Week 14. Man, I'm fucking disappointed in myself. But we had the Raiders and the Rams. I thought I could pull a fast one on you and say the Raiders are going to win.
Yeah.
But your fucking boy came back and beat the Raiders 17-16.
Baker Bayfield.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a winner, y'all.
Let's see his
Dating
stats.
all the way back to when he came and walked on at Tech, got cut. He didn't get cut. He just took off. Went to OU, walked on, won a Heisman. Comes in on 2 days' notice. Beats Derek Carr and the Raiders on a last-minute drive. 98-yard drive or some shit. I don't know how far it was.
Yeah, that was a week ago, man. So he went 22 for 35 with 230 yards, 1 touchdown.
No picks.
0 picks. So fuck
Which
that.
is usually his downfall.
Because he likes to throw the ball a lot?
He likes to make bad choices.
Yep. Alrighty. Then we have the Ravens and the Steelers. You said that the Ravens were going to win. I said the Steelers. You got that right.
Yep.
As you said in last week's episode, they just find a way to fucking win the goddamn.
Yeah.
Tyler Huntley is the quarterback, I'm guessing.
Huntley, yep.
He only went 8 for 12 with 88 yards. It was 16-14, so it was a pretty fucking.
It was an ugly game, yeah.
But they're 9-4.
They're 9-4 going into the playoffs.
My man's Dobbins had 15 carries for 120 yards. Not bad. Then we have the Browns and the Bengals, and
Joe Burrow kicking the Browns' ass a little bit.
Yeah.
Not too bad. 10-23.
Did we pick the fucking Lions in the Dolphins game? I guess we didn't pick that one.
We didn't?
Skipped it? I guess we skipped that one entirely. But
who won, the Lions?
Yeah,
the Lions have been on a winning streak.
They've been looking good. Beat the Vikings. But back to this game. So Joe Burrow beat Deshaun Watson. But Deshaun Watson went 26 for 42 with 276 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Mr. Joe Burrow, 18 for 33 with 239 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You think it's weird for the athletic trainer having Deshaun Watson back? Think there's some awkwardness there?
I forgot to send the fucking video, but he stretches himself.
Oh, he stretches himself. Yeah.
Yeah. So Jamar Chase did go 10 for 119 yards with 1 touchdown. Pretty good. Nixon only 96 yards. Mixon, not Nixon. Then we have the Jets and the Bills. The Bills ended up winning 20-12. Kind of a low score for them.
Did I pick the Jets on that?
Yes, you did. No, where am I? We both picked the Bills.
Okay, good.
So yeah. I totally forgot Joe Flacco's in the NFL still.
Uh-huh.
I was looking him up.
I didn't realize that he was.
Yeah, but Mike White went 27 for 44 with 268 yards.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good.
Josh Allen went 16 for 27 with 147 yards, 1 touchdown. Let's see, what's their rushing look like?
That thing I had sent you.
You want to play it?
Well, no, not the one about Joe Burrow. The one about the Jets. They've had one of their players win Rookie of the Week.
Yeah, man.
How many times? 10 out of 14 weeks.
Yeah.
So you got Zonovan Knight,
Wilson,
Garrett Wilson,
Gardner, Wilson,
Sauce Gardner.
That's such a cool name.
Breece Hall, he got hurt. But yeah, those are basically their 3 really good rookies. Wilson. 4 really good rookies.
Yeah, so
Jets are fun to watch.
It's pretty crazy, but they are 7-6. This is a 10-3 team. We'll look at the standings before we get into it next week's.
What was the next game?
Texans and the Cowboys.
I didn't get to see that. I was out golfing, but I heard the Texans almost beat the Cowboys.
They did, but they came back and drove the ball. Luckily, we stopped them on a 4th down conversion. I believe it was on our end zone.
Yeah.
And we drove the ball back and won. Granted, it's NFL. Any given week, any team can win. Cowboys pulled it out. I know a lot of people are talking shit about this, but
at least they proved they can come back and win.
Yes. Let's also mention that the fucking Eagles almost lost to the Colts one time. So, yeah. I mean, teams are going to be... That was a huge win for them because the wild card is going to look pretty interesting in the NFC. Dak Prescott, 24 for 39, 284 yards, 1 touchdown, but he did throw 2 interceptions.
2 picks. Can't do that.
Ezekiel Elliott led the team, but with only 62 rushing yards behind Tony Pollard.
But, I mean, look at Los Pinche Cowboys. What's their record? 10-3?
10-3.
Can't be mad at that.
And they
Especially when you played half the season. Not half the season, but a good chunk of the
5
season.
5 games without Dak?
Without your starting QB.
6 games, sorry. Then we have the Eagles and the Giants.
The Eagles whooped that ass.
I've been on record saying that the Eagles are going to lose, so I picked against them. You got that one right.
Roy's been betting against the Eagles every week, and it hasn't been going well.
Yeah.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
So we're looking at a pretty dominant fucking team.
Yeah, their
Jalen
defensive
Hurts,
line is stacked.
Sanders, A.J. Brown, Smith, Devonta Smith, everybody's looking good. The line's looking good. I thought the Giants were at least going to put up a fight. This was a shitty fucking game.
Yeah, the Giants have been on the decline the last few weeks. Saquon Barkley started off the season really strong. No more.
So there you have it, folks. Fucking Eagles. Jaguars and the Titans. You said the Jaguars. I said the Titans. The Jaguars ended up winning 36-22.
Trevor Lawrence went off.
Yeah, 30 for 42 with 368 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
He's so inconsistent. Some weeks he looks great. Other weeks he looks like Matt Ryan.
Ryan Tannehill, 25 for 38 with 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Derrick Henry, 17 carries, 121 yards. Not bad.
7 yards per carry.
Not good enough. God damn it. I do like Trevor Lawrence, though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and see, there's certain games like that where, the Jaguars, whenever they are playing well, they're good at throwing the ball down the field. So if they jump out to a big lead and you're the Tennessee Titans, your whole offense is centered around Derrick Henry, you don't have enough time to come back in a game like that.
Yep. So then we have the Chiefs and the Broncos. Chiefs obviously won that one 34-28. They almost lost.
Go Chiefs.
10-3.
If you would have told me that the Cowboys and the Chiefs would have the same record at this point, I wouldn't believe you.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Russell Wilson, he actually didn't do too bad. 23 for 36 with 247 yards, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns for Russell. That's like more than he had all season prior to that game.
Compared to fucking Patrick Mahomes, who went 28 for 42 with 352 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 3 interceptions.
3 picks for Patty.
You're going to get that when you have a gunslinger, so luckily they pulled that one off. Then we had the Panthers and the Seahawks. We both said the Seahawks. I think we both got that one wrong. Panthers won.
Yeah, Seahawks, man. They haven't been looking so great lately. They started off the season strong. They're kind of like the Giants at this point. Teams just get worn down. They lose players.
Yeah, man. Geno Smith, 21 for 36 with 264 yards, 3 touchdowns, but he did have 2 interceptions. And I don't even know who Sam Darnold is, but 14 for 24, 120 yards, 1 touchdown.
He's been in the league a few years.
Sounds like
I want to say he
familiar.
played for the Jets or something like that.
So both of their running backs had 74 yards each. One with 21 carries, one with 14. That's pretty interesting. Then we have the Bucks and the 49ers. You son of a bitch. You got me
to fucking Roy into going with the Bucks.
Switch my fucking who I wanted, but
yeah, San Francisco's looking pretty good.
God, they're looking really good. Tom Brady.
Even without their starting quarterback.
Tom Brady's
they had Trey Lance go down and now Garoppolo.
Yeah.
What were you saying about Tom?
He's 34 for 55 with 253 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
Man, he's throwing the ball.
God, he threw the ball more than I think anybody that we've checked out.
They need a running back.
Yeah, with Godwin, only 54 yards. Julio Jones, 30. I forgot he was on that team. Yeah, that kid's looking good. I think the 49ers just know how to win the game.
Yeah, and they're really good on defense. Very physical team.
Then we have the Dolphins and the Chargers. We both said the Dolphins, and we both got that one wrong.
Yeah, Dolphins not so great that week.
Chargers ended up winning 23-17. A 7-6 Chargers and an 8-5 Dolphins. 10 for 28 with 145 yards. That's probably why they lost. Herbert, 39 for 51, 367 yards, 1 touchdown. Eckler, 45. Nobody's been rushing crazy.
No.
That's crazy, man. Then we have the
back too.
Then we had the Cardinals and the Patriots, and we both got that wrong. As the Kyler Murray
Patriots rebounded. Kyler Murray went out with the ACL
non-contact injury.
Yeah,
so I think he's out for the season, maybe.
Yep, rest of the season he'll be gone, ACL.
Patriots 27-13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. You got 9, I got 4.
Damn.
Yeah, so that puts you at 113-90.
113-90.
We have 4 weeks left.
23-point lead.
Oh God!
But now the underdogs. He gets 3 underdogs,
Okay.
and they are worth 6 points each.
Before we get into this week's predictions, we're looking at the standings. Dolphins lead the East. The Bills lead the East 10-3 behind the Dolphins with an 8-5, still kind of close. West as the Chiefs at 10-3. Next is the Chargers at 7-6. In the AFC North is the Ravens at 9-4. But the Bengals are also 9-4. I don't know who has a tiebreaker there.
The Bengals are definitely looking like the better team at this point.
Yeah, they'll probably end up pulling that one out. And in the South is the Titans at 7-6. But the Jaguars could, 5-8 if the Titans keep losing.
Yeah.
And then in the NFC, we have the Eagles at 12-1. And then behind them is the Cowboys at 10-3. Commanders and the Giants are 7-5. I believe they're both in the lead in the wild. All 3 teams are in the wild card right now.
Interesting.
So I don't know if that was, because the playoff bracket's new, right? The way they do it.
Mm-hmm.
So all 4 teams could make it. But the 49ers are 10-4 behind the 7-7 Seahawks.
Hold on. You're saying that the NFL playoff bracket has changed?
Yeah, because there's 3 wild cards now.
Really?
I thought there was only 2, but now there's 3.
Oh, okay. I guess that's why some of these shitty teams are starting to make it.
Yeah, so that means
teams with losing
all 4
records
fucking
making the
teams
playoffs.
in one division can make the playoffs, which might happen. Vikings 10-3, and they're leading the North behind the shitty Lions at 6-7. Bucks are 6-7, and they lead the NFC South.
Yeah.
Panthers aren't too bad though, so that could be a hell of a run right there.
Jeez.
The only clinch in the division is the Eagles and the 49ers.
It's interesting to see teams that were once good be sucky and teams that sucked, be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that's the case with the Rams this year. It's fun to watch them fucking suck after they were really good
they
last
fell off
year.
a cliff.
Yeah, so here we are, week 15. I think we already made our predictions for the 49ers versus Seahawks game, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Did we both? I had the Seahawks. I think we both did.
Did we really? Yeah.
Yeah, so we both got that wrong. That was a Thursday night game. 49ers won 21-13. Colts and the Vikings. We didn't make that prediction today.
We'll have to X-nay that one.
Yeah, but
neither one of us would have got that right anyway.
the Colts are winning 36-21 in the fourth quarter with 7 minutes and 6 seconds to go. So
Vikings are falling off.
look at that. I thought it was 1st and 50. I'm dyslexic. Jesus. At 1st and 10 at the 50. So then we have the Ravens and the Browns.
It's going to be a close one, but I'm going to take the Ravens.
Yeah, me too. I'm not rooting for the Browns this year. Dolphins and the Bills. That's going to be a good game, but I got the Bills.
So there's several games today.
Oh, these 2 games are today too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, Dolphins and the Bills.
Man,
I'll go with the Bills.
I got to see the Dolphins win.
That's an 8-5 and a 10-3. Not bad.
I want to see the Dolphins rebound. I really like their coach,
Second be your upset?
Josh McDaniel. I saw something on the internet that said he runs the team like it's his dad's team and his dad's gone for the weekend or some shit.
Who, the Dolphins
I kind
guy?
of butchered it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you would never guess he's an NFL NFL coach. He's kind of young. He doesn't really fit.
Yeah, he's goofy too. He's
fit
pretty
the mold,
funny if
but-
you've ever watched him in interviews.
I saw that one clip of him taking accountability for the plays. So, he's a pretty good coach. He's not doing too bad. We're the Eagles and the Bears. Obviously, I have to go with the
Eagles.
Bears. It's my upset. One of them. I get 3 of them, right?
Man.
That'd be pretty interesting to see.
Yeah, sometimes, what's his name over for the Bears? What's that quarterback's name?
Fields?
Yep, Justin Fields.
Yeah.
He goes off.
If he does good, then I'm going to beat Kira in fantasy football. So
Yikes.
she thinks she's going to win. Lions and the Jets.
I mean, the Lions are surging. I got to go with the Lions.
Let's see. I'm going to go with the Jets here. I don't know much about either team. Steelers and the Panthers.
That's going to be a shitty game. I'm going to go with the Panthers.
I'm going to go with the Panthers, too.
They seem to be doing well for whatever reason. They lost their coach in the middle of the season.
Chiefs and the Texans.
Chiefs.
What if they put it up for them, too?
They might. I mean, you just can't.
When you're 1-11, you can just fucking go for fourth down every goddamn play.
Davis Mills, though, he really doesn't have the stuff.
So then we have another shitty game with the Falcons and the Saints.
Yikes.
I'm going to go with the winning record, so I'll go with the Falcons.
Give me the Saints. I'm trying to give Roy a chance to come back and make it interesting.
Fucking motherfucker. Cowboys and Jaguars. That could be an interesting game.
Cowboys and Jags?
Yeah.
Damn, who are you going with?
I'm going to go with the boys, though. I think they'll... It's in fucking Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm going to go with the boys.
I'm going to go with the Jags. That'll be my upset. I'm trying to give Roy a chance.
Fuck you. Just fucking pick them. Cardinals and the Broncos.
Cardinals and Broncos.
Two shitty fucking games. Colt McCoy will probably play that game, huh?
Yeah, Colt McCoy.
Cecil.
Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Broncos, too. Patriots and the Raiders. I'm going to go with the Pats. Titans and Chargers. You're taking the Titans like you always do. Hold on.
Give me the Chargers.
Hold on. Let me write these down so I don't have to do it next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with the Titans. You going with the Chargers?
This is going to be a good one. The Giants and the Commanders.
Hold on. Let's do the Bengals and the Bucks.
Oh, Bengals and Bucks. Got to go with Joe Burrow, baby. Out with the old, in with the new.
Yeah, me too.
Joe Burrow, he's going to be the new GOAT one day. About 15 years.
Yeah, let Mahomes win a few Super Bowls before he does.
That's true.
Giants and the Commanders. Now, that's going to be a very interesting game, probably for the wild card spot, but I think the Commanders are going to win.
Give me the Commanders. I like their defense. Giants are falling off.
And to top it off on a Monday night is the Rams and the Packers. I'm going with the Packers.
Two really shitty teams, but the Packers are probably the less of the shitty team.
So you go with the Packers?
Give me the Pack. Aaron Rodgers.
I know next week's games are going to be pretty damn interesting, so
yeah, they will.
This will be a fun one.
Playoff implications. Yeah. But yeah, let's move along and let's talk about.
Before we get into the controversy,
my bad.
Because we'll probably roll on that one. I do know there were some trades in the MLB.
Major League Baseball trades.
Yeah, I like talking about signings. That. I believe...
Manny Machado?
No, Noah Syndergaard, he signed with the Dodgers. That was a big one. I think we already talked about the Boston signing. Let me ask you about this before I get into signing. So, if you know Christian Yelich, he's a young cat for the Milwaukee Brewers. He's pretty good. I like the way he plays. His granddad is Japanese, and there's rumors that he could potentially play for the Japanese team in the World Baseball Classic. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I guess I gotta respect him wanting to play. But
he's played with the USA before.
Yeah.
In the World Baseball Classic or the World Cup. I don't remember which one.
Who's considered the underdog when those two teams play?
They're pretty good. The Japanese are pretty good. They are pretty good. But probably America.
Who does Darvish play for?
Japanese.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of the Asian people that play in the MLB are from Japan.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but a lot of them. But I thought that was pretty interesting that even could be... I could understand if your parents were born there and you spent a lot of time there, but...
Man, let him have his pride. He probably gets a lot of flack from them for not being Asian enough.
I didn't know he was anything like that.
Right.
So, but it would be like if Mexico asked you to play, would you? Would you be an American?
It depends on where the money's at.
I mean, it's just a World Baseball Classic. I don't even know if you're going to get paid.
I mean, you never know. The Yakuza could be putting some bread in his pockets.
Who knows?
I would think. The Japanese are really big on honor.
I mean, I like Japan. They're pretty cool. I would love to go over there and watch a game. Yeah, so Noah Syndergaard did.
Japan would be cool.
Noah Syndergaard did sign with the Dodgers. I think that was a pretty big one. Joe Gallo, he used to play for the Rangers, signed with the Twins. Trevor May signed with Oakland. I think he's a pretty... Frazier, he went to Baltimore. This kid right here, he just signed with the...
Yoshida?
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting little interview he did. He was trying to speak English.
Nice.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, I guess Cody Bellinger is leaving the Dodgers and going to Chicago Cubs. This guy, he grew up wanting to play for the Dodgers. He played in the Little League World Series.
Really?
Played in the World Series for the Dodgers.
And now he's going to the Dodgers?
I think he was kind of like a hometown guy. I know he's from Arizona, but now he's going to the Chicago Cubs, leaving the Dodgers.
Oh, he's leaving the Dodgers.
Yeah, his whole career is played there. Now he's going to the Cubs. Yeah, that's another one I wanted to talk about. I didn't see too many else. When did we record this? Last Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah. So there you go. Check out the World Baseball Classic. I believe that's going to be in March. That'll be pretty fun to watch. Let me know in the comments what you think about Christian Yelich playing for
Japan.
For Japan. That's pretty interesting. Do you? But I think you should stay in America. Now we get into a very interesting week in sports, particularly for Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah, particularly for ex-Red Raider coaches.
Yes, our boy, rest in peace to Mike Leach.
R.I.P.
Dies of a heart attack at 61 years old on the same day that our other old boy gets arrested
Chris Beard.
For strangulation, I believe. He's third-degree felony.
He choked his fiance.
There's a lot of rumors behind that, a lot of inside talk about what's going on with that.
Oh, I think he bit her too also. She had a bite mark is what they said.
But if we want, we can talk about the rumors behind it was that she was crazy and she kind of provoked it. Now, I'm not saying you should do what he did, but you understand why he did.
It's not excusable, but she's a crazy bitch and he whooped her ass.
And it's our insider that she attacked him. Yeah. And then, you're a man. You can overpower many women.
But don't get us wrong. Yeah. We're not trying to defend Chris Beard in any way because fuck Chris Beard.
No.
Just like he left on April Fool's Day and we all thought it was a joke.
on a human level, there's people involved. Yeah. His family. It sucks. That sucks. Yeah. There's women involved. And that, you kind of want to keep that private for them. You understand all that. But on a Red Raider level, fuck you, dude.
It's out there.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah. And also, whenever he left and went to Texas, I had heard rumors about him, but I kind of saw it as people are just trying to make themselves feel better about getting dumped by a really good basketball coach. But it turns out that the rumors were true. And what the rumors were is that he liked to drink and stay out late. And they were always having to go get him out of bars and stuff. So
he liked to eat at this place in Post, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, the Moose Knuckle. I couldn't think of what it was called. Yeah, he's crazy.
The Moose Knuckle.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to talk. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about that?
Oh, no. It's just R.I.P. Mike Leach and fuck you, Chris Beard.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty much it.
Find your inner pirate. Swing your sword, man.
Swing your sword.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about this last UFC that
Paddy Pimblett.
Is he not that good? Because I've heard a lot of people.
He's exciting and he's fun to watch because he'll take some shots and he'll fight back. But I did not see this last fight. From what I understand, he lost, and it was very obvious that he lost. And now one of the judges who decided the fight for him is being investigated because he has a reputation for making bad calls.
Yeah, because and there's a lot of talk because you can see a clear reaction between Dana White because he's hanging with the Barstool guys because Patty's a Barstool athlete, and then Joe Rogan's reaction to the fucking call, and so everybody's I've heard a lot this week that Patty and Sean O'Malley are ruining UFC. They're these poster boys for the UFC when they're not as good as everybody's saying.
Ultimately, though, it's not their decision, if they won the fight or not.
But you didn't watch it?
I didn't see the Paddy fight. I think
the overwhelming majority of people were saying he didn't win this one.
I saw the O'Malley fight. It wasn't that bad of a decision.
Patty.
But yeah, the Paddy fight, just based on what I'm hearing, it was definitely a robbery. But I watched most of those fights. That was a good fight. Most of those fights were pretty
The
good.
kid, 18 years old, tapped out that fool.
Yeah.
He's from Portales.
What's his name?
Oh, God damn it. I can't think of his name.
Is he not on there? You can't get scrolled further down?
Let's see. I don't
Well,
even
just keep
know.
going to the prelims. Oh, no, I guess that's it. Put in prelims just at the top after everything that's in there already. Yeah. Have you seen that video they made of him where they like dubbed like somebody like over him actually talking?
Raul Rojas.
What's his name?
Raul Rojas Jr. I saw a
Rosas.
video of this guy. They were doing the press conference, and that guy was calling him a bitch and a pussy,
Really?
talking all this shit, and then he gets tapped out by an 18-year-old kid. You son of a bitch. Fuck you, dude. I also heard that Bryce Mitchell was
lost.
sick. He came out and said, I was battling the flu, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Ends up getting
He got submitted.
get fucked up.
He's a jiu-jitsu fighter.
This kid talking a lot of shit. I think he's Mexican. No, he's not. I lied.
Tapuria,
Yeah, I thought he was Mexican.
13-0.
He's a pretty big deal too. Huh?
I guess so. I guess he's pretty good. I hadn't really seen him.
Yeah, so I just knew there was a lot of controversy behind Patty and like I'm saying, like Sean O'Malley and all them. These guys, like people were saying they're not.
Yeah, people are hating. I mean, judges
I don't
are
watch
judges.
UFC, so I don't know.
There could be some corruption going on. Judges can be paid to call things a certain way, but that has nothing to do with the actual fighters. In terms of, anything ruining MMA, all these guys are eventually going to fight each other. If you're that good, eventually you're going to become champion and you're going to have to fight all the top contenders. So, it is what it
It's right
is.
here.
Boxing is way more corrupt. So fuck anybody talking shit on MMA.
Yeah, it's right here. He
Clovis.
was born in Clovis, but he grew up in Portales.
Raul Rosas
It's right down the
Jr.,
street.
7-0.
I think Clovis is the biggest town.
We got our groupie fact checking us over here, telling us that we're wrong live on
It's
air.
all right down the street from here,
Shout out to
anyways.
her.
But he's 18. Didn't learn English till he was like 5.
What else we got? We need a movie. Give us a movie.
A sports movie.
Sports movie. Let me see if I can get one on top of my head.
NFL. I said it was sports movies.
Sports movie. We've already said so many good ones. We've said funny ones.
Yeah, I don't even know which ones we fucking said.
I'm going to go with Varsity Blues.
Damn, how come we haven't never said that one?
Maybe we have.
No, we haven't.
Go watch Varsity Blues, especially if you're a young man. You're going to enjoy it
I love that one.
even more.
I think another good one that's kind of funny, kind of interesting, Lords of Dogtown. It's about skateboarding.
Lords of Dogtown.
That's a really good one. So, yeah,
True
it wraps
story
up.
too. Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah. Rest in peace to the Heath Ledger.
Wraps up episode 14 right there.
There you go, guys. Please like and subscribe and comment
And
what
share.
you think about
Share stuff.
the Chris Beard situation. Comment RIP to Mike Leach.
R.I.P. Mike
What do you
Leach.
think about Christian Yelich maybe playing for Japan? How do you feel about Patty the Baddie being
Patty the Baddie?
winning and ruining UFC? So,
Yeah, tell us your opinions, even though they suck.
yeah, we would really appreciate them. Thanks to the groupies.
Shout out groupies.
We'll see you guys next time.